Hey guys, what is going on? I am Dazzah here bringing you episode 5 of my Ironman series. Today we're going to be working on a few achievement diaries and we're also going to be doing some quests. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be doing is working on some thieving. Now my thought process behind this is I need to do the Plague City quest and the Biohazard quest for the easy achievement diaries for Ardone. Now before I do that I need some snake grass. Now I could go grab some from anywhere else but around here, but I've decided that I'm going to go into the Chaos Druids, which is just northwest of here, and I'm going to try and kill some Chaos Druids, and I'm going to get 55 magic in the process, get some herbs, get some secondaries, and hopefully get that one piece of snake grass that I'm going to need. But first I need 48 thieving. So I'm going to stay in Ardone for a while and thieve until I get the level. Okay, so while I was doing some thieving, I thought it'd be a good idea to do the few quests and get 15k thieving experience. What did that get me? I am now level 39. Cool, I think I was level 34, so it got me up an entire 5 levels. 39 means I can now pickpocket master farmers, which is what I'm going to do until I get 48. Back to Ardone. We've moved on to pickpocketing guards, and I just got 45 thieving, which means I can now pickpocket from Fremnix, which is pretty useless to be perfectly honest for now, but only 3 more levels and then we can go kill some Chaos Druids. Alright, 46 thieving, which means I can get into the Druid Tower, so I'm gonna go kill those Chaos Druids for some snake grass. I'm 2 kills in, and I get myself some snake grass. Wow. That's great. I feel like I wasted so much time, like, getting the thieving level just to get in here. Like, I could have gone and done this anywhere else, but I thought, hey, why not? Might as well get my thieving up while I'm here. Be a good idea. Chaos Druids would be good. I'm gonna finish these casts. I'm gonna just keep going for 55 magic, but I'm also gonna be picking up herbs and secondaries. But that is fantastic. Alrighty. Hey, there we go, 55 magic. It's been a long time actually, but I can finally cast high level alchemy. There we go, Plague City completed. Now I just need to do Biohazard, and then we can start doing the Ardy Easy Diary. There we go, Biohazard. We can now start the Ardy Easy Diaries. Let's get to it, I want that cape. Here we go, turning in the easy tasks for the Ardy Achievement Diary. Unlimited teleports. Cool looking cloak, there we go. I get an XP lamp. I'm just going to go ahead and chuck that into prayer. Get a level off that? Yeah, 38 prayer, cool. So what I'm currently doing is I am selling all the silk that I got from when I was doing my thieving. It should just get me below 45k, and I only have about 9k in the bank, so I'm going to be back over up over 50k. So if anyone has never done this before, you offer to sell it for 120, bargain it down to 60, and you sell a full inventory for 1.68k, and you just repeat until you've finished selling all your silk. It's going to be a nice little bit of money. We just finished the Nature Spirit quest, which is awesome. Got 33 crafting, and nothing else, which is fine. I'm going to move on, and I'm going to do Fairy Tale Part 1, so I can start using the fairy rings as transport. Just been given our list of items for the Fairy Tale Part 1, getting the magical secateurs. We got a kingworm, which is really easily obtained, a bit of snake grass, and a lime. All 3 really easily obtained. I don't have to identify any high level herbs or anything, so this should be a breeze. I think also the best part about it is one of the items, which is snake grass, I can get off the point just to the west of here with the hobgoblins, and also the other 2 are both obtained in the same place, so it shouldn't have to do much traveling. This is just made my day. Just hilarious. Just walking out into go get my secateurs enchanted, saw a ninja and bling caught it and got myself a 2nd rune scimitar. That is an alk right there. How much are these alk for? That's a 15k alk. I like it. Fairy Tale Part 1 complete. Now, full 43 attack, 17 farming, perfect. Now we're going to start Fairy Tale Part 2. Gotta go talk to the Queen. And so we can use the fairy rings. Now have access to the fairy ring, so we can start teleporting around. Make travel around the game a lot easier. Now I've decided the next quest I'm going to do is the Druidic Ritual. But the first thing I'm going to do is go and kill some nature spirits and hopefully get a rune axe, because that is the next kind of item I'll need for skilling. Got the rune pickaxe, I just need a rune woodcutting axe. So we're going to kill some nature spirits. Righty, we did it. We got ourselves an adamant and a rune axe and a mithril axe. We got 2 of those, which means we can use one of them for animal magnetism when we need to. This is great. So I finished in here. You don't get max experience off your cast, so there's no point in me carrying on while I'm in here. I'm now going to go to the Druidic Ritual quest. Okay, I am lagging like crazy again for some reason, but there we go, we've finished the Druidic Ritual. We can now do herb lore, which is going to be a nice long-term grind. I might think about doing the dig site quest next. I might start working on the requirements for desert treasure. I know I'm not going to be using it anytime soon, I'm only 55 mage, but I think it's probably something good to work towards. So we'll probably go do the dig site quest next. Hey, while I'm just killing some unicorns to get some unicorn horns so I can get myself 10 herb lore, got myself 40 strength, which means I've also got a total level of 700. That's pretty cool. Let's get these done. Oh, I just realized I'm wearing a ghost speak amulet. I should probably swap that out for my power armor at some point. But exactly 10 herb lore with the amount of anti-poisons I could make. That is perfect. I can now do the dig site quest. See you when I'm done. While I was doing the dig site, I thought I would finish off this hit points level because I'm so close. I'm on the last part of the quest. I just need to drop off the stone tablet, but I thought it'd be a good idea just to quickly grab 42 hit points. Let's turn in the quest. There it is. Dig site quest completed. What does that get me? 33 mining, awesome, and 17 herb lore, very nice. I can now identify some of the other herbs I've got in my bank. Let's go do some more quests. God, I love maze randoms. From that I got 8 nature runes, 515 iron arrows, and 773 feathers. That is actually really cool. Okay, so some of you, well, and by some of you I mean whoever watches this, may notice that in episode 1 I may have been a guy. I changed about episode 2 or 3, and that was because I was going to do recruitment drive, and then I realized I didn't have the herb lore quest done, Druidic Ritual, so I couldn't do it, and I never changed back. So now I'm going to complete recruitment drive like I intended. Recruitment drive successfully completed. I was just grabbing some dashed and kebbit first so I can make some spot ear capes for some weight reducing clothing for when I go and do some agility pyramid to get some cash. And I was just burying some bones, got myself 39 prayer. Cool, we're just going to fill up this inventory and then we're going to get a cash stack. Here we go. As I climb down I should be getting 60 agility. Cool, now that I can do the Sears agility course, it means that I will be able to get my full graceful, mainly just because I've lost, I think it's 2 hoods, a cape and a set of boots, just because I've been stupid in the wilderness. But now I can get the full graceful when I start doing the Sears agility course. And once I finish this trip here at the agility pyramid, we're going to go buy ourselves some rune armor, some d-hide, some arrows, and some bows to start our range training. Alright, finishing up here at the agility pyramid. Finished with 60 agility, we ran out of food and we got 220k coins. That was in 2 trips. I only used 10 salmon, which was pretty awesome. So I'm going to quickly fill my water skins, and then we're going to go buy some rune armor. We just finished the Lost Tribe quest, which means we also got 35 mining. I can now buy myself a bone crossbow and the bone crossbow bolts. Just means that I'm going to have to get 28 ranged before I can use those. But that shouldn't be too difficult. I'm going to do Death to the Dorgashan and get myself a couple of K range experience, which will be really useful. And then I'm going to start training ranged. Yeah, let's do it. I have been pickpocketing these hams for the last half hour, and I still haven't got a second ham hood. I have one of everything. Sorry, I have 2 of everything except for the ham hood, and I've been pickpocketing these ham members for so long. I'm just hoping that if I turn the recorder on, something magical will happen. But alas, we stay here for a lot longer. I have now been here so long I got a thieving level. I am now level 47 thieving. Congratulations. That took way longer than it should have. There we go, Death to the Dorgashun completed, giving me 15 ranged. Awesome. I'm going to start my range training. Cool, so I thought I'd just update you. I'm currently doing some Slayer. I'm doing it to get 18 Slayer and 30 range so that I can do Animal Magnetism to get the Accumulator. Just hit 17 Slayer, but I also hit 20 range. So this is going pretty well. I just thought I'd give you a bit of an update. There it is, 30 range. We also have the Slayer level to do it. But we now have all the requirements for Animal Magnetism. So that is the next quest I'm going to do. For now I'm just going to finish off this Slayer task, and then we will head off and do that quest. We just completed the Restless Ghost quest. I'm doing this just before I start Animal Magnetism, so I have the Ecto file for quicker transport here, but I also thought it'd be a good idea, because this one-click teleport's really useful for getting here, and also for escapes. It's a good place because there's a bank nearby, there's the charter ships nearby, so I've got decent travel from here. So now we're going to go do Animal Magnetism. There it is, we have finished Animal Magnetism. Now if I want to upgrade this accumulator, I have to get 50 range, and I also have to get 50 steel arrows for it, I'm fairly sure. But that'll be for another time. I think we're going to carry on doing some quests. Haven't decided what yet, but I will let you know when I've figured it out. There we go, 40 range, that is awesome. I am currently training range so that I can get so I can wield a U shortbow, or longbow, either one, so I can do the Temple of Ikov quest. It needs to be able to wield and shoot ice arrows, which also require you to use U or higher. So I've got 40 range, which means I can get that U-bow. I need to go kill some angry barbarians in the ancient cavern to get myself that bow. And then we're going to do the Temple of Ikov and get ourselves those boots of lightness. Alright, moving on. So we're doing something a little bit stupid, a little bit risky. We're coming out here to Lava Dragon Isle. We're going to see if we can kill a couple of dragons. They've made it so that when you bury the bones, you get 3 times the experience of the bones. So I'm going to see if I can actually just sit out in the little corner of this isle, see if I can get a couple of kills. I'm only risking like 500 casts, and I'm not risking my battle staff or my gloves. So I should be absolutely fine. I'm just going to sit out here, and I'm going to get a couple of kills and see what happens. Maybe get my prayer up a little bit. The funniest thing just happened. I got logged in on by 2 PKs. I thought, okay, they're working together. Turns out they weren't working together. And one of them killed, well, they both killed me. They were both throwing darts at me. I only had like 3 more hits left on a dragon. I got an adamant plate body as well. But I only had like 3 more hits left on one of the dragons. Like it had like maybe 6 or 7 HP. And they both kill me, and then the guy with the DDS turns on the other PK. I hope that guy died. I wasn't really fussed, like I only lost like, I don't know, 300 mind runes or something. Oh well, let's not do that anymore. There we go. Just finished the Witch's House quest, just for shits and gigs. Should have got an HP level, yep, there we go, 45. Pretty close to 46 actually. Okay, moving on. While we're out here doing some swamp lizards, I just got some light mystic gloves. That's pretty cool. Just means that when I'm doing Slayer, I might actually get a set of full mystic. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, so I'm actually doing an easy clue scroll. I needed to get an emerald necklace. Realised I didn't have the mining level to mine gold, and I've used all my gold bars to make some dueling rings and some games necklaces. But I just got myself 40 mine. I was kind of I was power mining. And I know it's a waste to drop iron ore, especially as an Ironman, but I just really needed this level 40. I'm going to mine a full inventory of gold. I'm going to go smelt them if I have the smelting level, which I don't. Okay, so as I'm trying to get 40 smithing so I can do the easy clue scroll that I've got, making myself an emerald necklace, I finished the quest, the Elemental Workshop, got myself 5k crafting and smithing, which should take me up a bit more, so I'm now level 32 smithing. I'm going to do another quest, and then I'm just going to train the rest of the way to 40. Just finished the Elemental Workshop Part 2, which gives me 7.5k crafting and smithing. I'm now 36 smithing, and I should be 38 crafting. Awesome. Very cool. Now I'm also going to make myself a mine shield while I'm here, because that could be useful for later on when I start to do wyverns or something. Moving on. Alrighty, we got that 40 smithing. I'm just making myself some iron knives. They can make the steel battle axes, but now I can also smelt gold, which means I can make that emerald amulet and finish this easy clue. Let's just finish these iron bars. Okay, so we got that level 40. We ended up getting 41 smithing, ended up with 43 mining. I'm going to quickly do this maze random and see what we get. 75% maze got me 683 iron arrows, 227 chaos, and 45 coal. That is so cool. Like, I love maze randoms. Okay, for the next part of this easy clue scroll, I need a body tiara, and they are a common drop from guards. So I'm just going to kill a few guards, hopefully get a body tiara soon. Create the tiara. I also need a pink shirt, which means I need to go to the Gnome Stronghold, which isn't that hard. I can just walk north to the Grand Exchange. Once I've got that, we can carry on with this clue. Cool, so while we're killing the guards, I just got 45 attack. Gonna carry on. We just finished our first easy clue. Got a black pickaxe, some laurens, and some studded chaps. Those laurens could be useful. Okay, so to quickly finish up the episode, I noticed that I've missed a lot of levels when I'm training or if I'm doing quests. I kind of just forget to go over the experience rewards, and I forget to film some of the leveling up to get the requirements to do these quests. So we're just going to go over my stats as they stand. I have 45 attack, 40 strength, and 40 defense, 40 range, nice 40s, 57 magic, and 39 prayer, really close to a prayer level. I haven't started construction or runecrafting. Still have 80 hunter. I got 29 slayer when I was doing my cockatrice task. I've got 9 fletching now. I've got 39 crafting, 47 thieving. I had to get that up. 20 herbal. That was for the dig site quest. I needed a 10, but it's now 20. 60 agility. That was from doing agility pyramid. 46 hit points. So I got 43 mining when I was mining iron ores to smith those knives to get 40 smithing, which ended up getting me 41. Still 50 fishing and 52 cooking. Haven't touched fire making yet. Still got 36 woodcutting from doing the Lost City and 17 farming from doing quests. So that's a little quick update on my stats. My bank worth as an Ironman is a total of 2.4 mil, which I don't see how, but nice tidy bank, or I like to think it's tidy. Really straightforward setup. I got my food, magic gear, skilling kind of resources, so from mining, from crafting, picking flax and woodcutting will go in here as well. My armor tab, so this is all the gear that I might be using or might need in the future. This is kind of like my tools tab. It's got like tinderboxes and knives and buckets and all the stuff you need for skilling and not necessarily the stuff you get from it. This is my my fashion tab. Soon I'll have a nice full fashion tab and I'll be a full-on fashionscape. This is my herbal tab, so all the herbs, seeds, and potions. This one here is my Slayer tabs with my enchanted gem, all the gear you'll need, and these are going to be where all my drops go from Slayer. And then the clue scroll tab, which I've just started doing. I've got a medium and a hard to do. Hard, we might actually get the diamond, I think it was a diamond necklace we needed, or a diamond ring. Yeah, it was a diamond ring we needed to get, which is about 43 crafting. I'm only like 4 levels off. So I'm probably going to actually get my crafting up and then do this hard clue scroll. And next episode I'll probably start off with finishing this medium clue scroll. I haven't actually looked at it or what I need for it, but we'll do that next episode. For now, thanks for watching. My name's Dazzah, and I will see you guys in the next episode.